Hi, I'm Deirdre Malone. I'm Director of the Irish Penal Reform Trust, and we're a small NGO based in Dublin. We've been around for about 25 years, and our vision is of a penal system that's just and humane, that protects and promotes human rights, equality, and social justice, and that uses imprisonment as a last resort. We're really motivated to apply for this fund because we have an idea and we're pretty sure it's going to work. So our proposal is for a PALS advice line service. So that's Prisoner Advice Link Service. And the reason that we've come up with this idea is that over the last number of years, we've become really acutely aware that there is a huge need for the serving population within the prison system in Ireland, of whom there's about 4,000 at the moment, to be able to access accurate and reliable advice and information about their human rights while they're in prison. And these kind of questions are about the most fundamental issues that are facing them. We know that about 10% of our prison population are in solitary confinement or restricted regimes. We know that there are serious issues around the provision of healthcare, access to education, access to family, and of course a real lack of meaningful employment and education within the system. We also know that many people who end up in our prison system have faced trauma and adversity in their own lives, and have really been, in many cases, disadvantaged in the early part of their lives. So we're really aware that there is this huge need. We receive many queries every year, but within our current capacity, it's really difficult to respond to those in the way that we would like. So we've come up with a proposal. We're calling it PALS. It would be a combination of a letters clinic responding to letters that come in, an advice line service, also an outreach service, so that we can actually go into prisons to provide some of this information. We already have some basic resources. We have a Know Your Rights as a Prisoner booklet, which has already been produced. We have a CRM system that could support the tracking of this type of work. And we have obviously our office and all our premises in Dublin at the moment. But what we really need is a dedicated information officer, a PALS officer, to deliver this service to those who need it so badly in the prison system at the moment. The really innovative thing that we think is really different, I suppose, about our approach is that we plan to really welcome and encourage applications for the post from people who have lived experience of the prison system themselves. And the reason we're doing this is because we think those are the people that are best placed and know the system really well. Those are the people with compassion and lived experience. It's really important that for us as an organisation, we start to really try to reflect the community whose interests we try to protect and promote. And also, we think that this will really be a positive model for other organisations and companies of successful employment of people with experience of imprisonment. And we would hope that this will build capacity among other organisations to start to look much more proactively at providing employment and support to this group when they are released to promote effective and positive reintegration. So we hope you'll consider our application, and we would welcome any questions that you might have in the future. Thanks a lot.